Britain's debt crisis just got a lot more relatable, thanks to custard creams. A Labour MP has taken the internet by storm with a viral video that uses biscuits to break down the UK's skyrocketing national debt in a way that's both hilarious and eye-opening. But here's where it gets controversial. While other countries have higher debt to GDP ratios, the UK is paying more in interest than almost anyone else. Why? And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about how much you owe, but how quickly you're piling it on. Gordon McKee, the MP for Glasgow South, has racked up 1.5 million views on X, formerly Twitter, with his creative approach to explaining complex economics. Sitting at a table surrounded by towers of custard creams and chocolate bourbons, McKee dives into the UK's financial woes with a mix of humour and clarity. Britain feels broke, and it's probably not for the reason you think, he begins, before introducing the often overlooked concept of the debt-to-GDP ratio. It sounds boring, and it kind of is, but it's important, he admits. Using a chocolate bourbon to represent the UK's debt and a custard cream to symbolise the country's wealth, McKee walks viewers through the numbers. When he was born in 1994, the debt-to-GDP ratio was around 30%. In simpler terms, for every pound the country earned, the government owed 30p. This remained stable until 2008, when the banking crisis forced a bailout, sending the ratio soaring to 60%. Over the next decade of conservative rule, it climbed to 80%. But here's the kicker. Countries like France, 113%, the US, 120%, and Japan, 240%, have even higher ratios. So why is the UK paying more interest? McKee explains that lenders aren't just looking at the total debt. They're watching how fast it's accumulating. Think of it like this, he says. Japan is your mate who's always in his overdraft. America's the guy who spends a lot, but always shows up to work. Britain was the sensible one. But we've gone on a spending spree. A dog, a new car, a hair transplant, all in 1 month. We've pretended we've had a big pay increase, but in reality, we've just maxed out our credit card. The result? A staggering 8% of all government spending now goes towards servicing debt, more than double the entire defense budget. If you're spending more on debt than on defending your country, that's not good, McKee warns. The video has earned widespread praise, not just for its creativity, but for its ability to make a dry topic accessible. McKee was also the first MP to hire a content creator, a move that initially raised eyebrows. But as one viewer tweeted, "It seems like the answer is below, and now I want a biscuit." But here's the real question. Is the UK's debt crisis a result of poor management, global circumstances, or a combination of both? And what's the fairest way to tackle it? McKee promises a follow-up video with his solutions. But in the meantime, the debate is wide open. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. This is one conversation that's just getting started.